In this series of videos that I'm making, I'm having an aim of searching for a perfect vintage point-and-shoot camera. The camera that I'm talking about today is Panasonic Lumix FX5. This camera has 10 megapixel sensor. The build quality of this camera is really good. This is built out of metal. In fact, the quality of this camera is better than a lot of vintage cameras that I have tested so far. It really feels premium and you really feel the quality in the buttons as you press. The camera has a lot of features. It has color presets or color profile that you can select when you are taking pictures. You can even select standard picture profile, natural picture profile, Sofia, and also black and white color presets and other presets that you can use when you are taking pictures. This camera is packed in a lot of features. In fact, it was Panasonic's effort in producing a premium point-and-shoot camera that will also be interested to professional photographers. So they pack in a lot of features that is now beneficial for anyone looking to buy a good point-and-shoot vintage camera. Buying a camera like this will bring you a lot of joy when you know that your pictures will look good and it will motivate you to take more pictures. This in turn will bring the photographer in you. This camera is really outstanding when it comes to pictures. The picture that comes out of this camera is really good. Even though it's a camera from the 2000s, still looks good and better than a lot of smartphones today. As you know, smartphones have gone high in megapixels, but they are still not to the standard or to the best side of old vintage point-and-shoot camera, even produced in 2000s. The reason is that the physical camera hardware in vintage cameras are bigger than those in the smartphones when you compare it to the size. This Panasonic FX5, it has a lot of features. When you select the scene mode, you can see there are a lot of situations and its dedicated settings that you can pick from when you are taking a picture, like portrait, taking picture of food, if you are into food photography, taking picture of a baby or a pet, and a whole other dedicated settings that you can pick from. It even has an underwater profile setting that you can select or use if you are taking picture of anything under a water. It's not that this camera is waterproof, no, that is not how it is, but you can use this preset when you are taking a picture of anything under a water. The picture that you will get is really nice in all circumstances and it has a vintage look to it. Not like smartphones, digital processing that sometimes make pictures look too sharp or too digital. This vintage point-and-shoot camera has natural look in all its pictures and you get what you see. If you have watched the video up to this point, subscribing to the channel, I will be very appreciative. This motivates me to do more videos like this. Back to the review. If you don't want to go through all these settings, there is also an auto intelligent mode that you can select or use to take pictures of anything at any time without selecting a specific mode, and the camera will bring out the best look possible. You can also choose to take pictures in aperture priority mode. In this way, you can control how much light you want in your pictures, so you can lower it and you can also hide it as you want. These are some sample pictures from this vintage Panasonic Lumix FX5. Now let's talk about the LCD screen. This LCD screen is one of the best LCD screen that I have seen in vintage point-and-shoot camera so far from the cameras that I have tested. It's really bright and the pictures on the LCD screen alone shows that the brightness and the color accuracy is really good. This camera is a good choice for anyone looking for a simple but good point-and-shoot camera. Even giving it to your child as his first camera is not a bad idea at all. There's not much to talk about of this Panasonic Lumix FX5 is simply one of the best vintage point-and-shoot camera that money can get. It has everything that you will need from a vintage point-and-shoot camera. Now the question is it good to buy such a point-and-shoot camera considering thousands of point-and-shoot cameras out there? The answer is yes. Thank you so much for watching up to this point. I am on the mission of searching for a perfect vintage point-and-shoot camera. So don't forget to subscribe to see more. I will be uploading reviews of these cameras from my use test from time to time, and I am looking forward to see you in my other video that I have already uploaded or the new ones that I will upload later. Have a nice day.